Arsenal have announced our fourth signing of the transfer window. It's official. Christos Tzolis is an Arsenal player. I know it feels like we haven't signed anyone, but this is actually our fourth signing this transfer window. I know we are hoping for more big business to come, but Tzolis is here. Obviously, after the Trossard departure, we expected Tzolis to come in, and it has now been confirmed by Arsenal. Absolutely wishing him the best, welcoming him to Arsenal. At the moment, is our only available left wing. Trossard is no longer here. Martinelli is still on holiday, and our other wingers on the other side, by the way, Saka and Madueke, they're still on holiday as well. So this is literally like our only available wing alongside Dauman. So he should be starting against the likes of Girona and Betis in preseason. And as always, whenever we get a new signing, especially when it comes to the forward players, absolutely looking forward to how he does and the impact he has for us. So let's go through what Arsenal have had to say about this one. There he is, Tzolis there with Arteta and Andrea Bata. We are delighted to announce the signing of Christos Tzolis on a long-term contract. The 24-year-old forward joins us from Club Brugge, where he made 108 appearances in all competitions, scoring 43 goals and assisting 45 times for the Belgian side. Those numbers are crazy. Now, if he actually came to Arsenal and matched that, even half of that, it puts us in a very, very good position. Like, those are incredible numbers. Last season, he had 50 plus goal contributions, which is absolutely fantastic. So he definitely knows where the net is. Christos started his professional career in his home country playing for Park, following an impressive 20 goals and 27 appearances for his team's under-19 side. The Greece international progressed through the academy to make his first team debut against Olympiacos in June 2020. That was during that time we were going through, a banter era at Arsenal. Tough time. COVID Arsenal was, it was tough. Christos' first full season for Park ended with silverware, helping his team lift the Greek Cup in May 2021 with 5 goals in 4 appearances during the competition. After an impressive campaign, Christos signed for then Premier League side Norwich City, where he made an immediate impact, scoring twice and providing 2 assists on his debut in a 6-0 Carabao Cup win against Bournemouth in August 2021. That's crazy, by the way. Bournemouth losing 6-0 to Norwich. I can't see it happening today. Valuable loan spells in both the Netherlands and Germany saw Christos play for Twente and Düsseldorf, respectively, continuing his development. In July 2024, the forward joined Club Brugge, where he became a key member of their side over the next 2 seasons, playing primarily as a left winger. Christos very quickly became an influential figure in the club's domestic and European campaigns, lifting the 2025 Belgian Cup as well as being named Belgian Pro League Player of the Year. This was an award that Christos also picked up last season, being honored with the trophy in back-to-back seasons, which this time saw Club Brugge lift their league title for the 2025-2026 season. So he's coming in as a champion as well. He's joining the champions and he's coming in as a champion as well. On the international stage, Christos has represented Greece at multiple youth levels before making his senior national team debut in October 2020. Since then, he made that 4 appearances for his country. This is what Sporting Director had to say. We're delighted to have completed the signing of Tzolis. Christos is an extremely versatile attacking player who naturally operates on the left, but is comfortable across the front line. He's an excellent finisher with both feet, thrives in tight spaces, and possesses incredible technical ability. Christos has produced outstanding numbers in terms of goals and assists over the last 3 seasons, and is a player who will rise the technical level of our squad, while bringing positive energy, enthusiasm, and a strong mentality to our team. We are confident Christos will make a significant contribution to our club, and we hope our supporters will enjoy watching him play in Arsenal shirt. Hopefully, he'll wear the number 17, as reported earlier. Wow, Christos Tzolis. Obviously, you can go ahead and watch his interview and see what he had to say about joining Arsenal. He's pretty excited and pretty excited to see him play as well. Those numbers he's been putting up, incredible. And one thing is for sure, those numbers he's been putting up every he's been, at Club Brugge, as you've seen there with Pauk, his first team. He also had a good season at Düsseldorf. So let's hope he can come to Arsenal and do the same. At the moment, he's only 24 years of age, so a lot of time to develop and a lot of time to is still far from his prime, so his career is basically just starting. So hoping that he can deliver the goods for us. That's a position that we cannot obviously mess around with. That's a position that we are obviously still looking for another player on that wing. Trossard had a big impact at Arsenal for those seasons he was here. He was always getting double figures in terms of assists. So we are hoping for the same from Christos Tzolis. So he becomes our fourth signing of the transfer window after Merlier, Aston, and also Hincapie. And we were told we're only going to make like 4 signings this transfer window. It's definitely going to be more than that. It could be another like 8 signings like we did last season. But this one is exciting. Again, most of our players have been at the World Cup. Most are still on their holidays. Now signing Christos Tzolis is great because he's not been at the World Cup and he's ready to go. He's had a rest, unlike most of our players. So I'd not be surprised if he starts the very first game of the season. But let's see how he does in preseason first when he played Girona, Betis, Dortmund, and also Com and also Man City in the Community Shield. I'm sure he'll play a big impact, a big role there since Martinelli's not there and we haven't signed another left winger yet. The likes of Ezri who could play there are not there. The likes of Madueke could play there. They're not there as well. So is him and Alvarez and Havertz are probably the ones who ready to go in terms of the forward areas and the youngsters in Dauman and Nwaneri. So I'm sure we'll see Tzolis starting in that game against Girona. So I'm seeing he's already in training. I'm seeing he's already doing the weights and all that. So absolutely excited to see him getting started. Those numbers that we said last season were absolutely incredible in terms of the goals and the assists. And he's had 2 Player of the Season awards now. And listen, he knows where the goal is. He knows where the goal is. His creativity is great. He's very good from set pieces as well. And that's another thing he's going to add for us as well. We know about the set pieces and how good we are at those. So the fact that we're going to be missing Trossard, who took some of our corners, and obviously Rice and Sak, who might not be available for the start of the season. We need someone to be taking those corners. We need someone to be taking those set pieces that is quite good at those. Last season, 22 goals, 29 assists. That is absolutely crazy. 45 games he played in left wing. He played a couple of times in the right wing as an attacking midfield, and even played a game as centre forward. He played against us last season. He played against Barcelona. He played against Bayern. He played against Atletico, Marseille. So he's been up against the top teams as well. So welcome to Arsenal, Christos Tzolis. Cannot wait for him to get started. But what is next after Christos Tzolis? Looks most likely to be Bruno Guimaraes. Let's hope this is the deal that we're going to get over the line next up. According to different reports, some are suggesting that Arsenal have finally made direct contact with Newcastle. Some people are saying the direct contact has not been made yet. It's still between the agents. Arsenal believe that 80 million plus 5 million in add-ons in terms of euros will be enough to get Bruno Guimaraes over the line. Sky Sports have reported that Bruno Guimaraes definitely wants to join Arsenal. He's already asked Newcastle to join, to leave to join Arsenal, and up to now, he's still saying he wants to join Arsenal. And I think you're going to get it over the line because of the situation with Declan Rice and the situation that has just happened with Morgan Rogers. I don't think us are going to take too much time with this one. We have to be quick, You never know which teams are going to come in for him, and we definitely need midfielders at the moment. We don't have Zubimendi, we don't have Rice, we don't have Merino. We don't have Eze. We are short in terms of the numbers in midfield. So not be surprised if you see a lot of Odegaard, a lot of Havertz probably in midfield for the next couple of weeks, a lot of Nogard if he's still here, and hopefully we can see Bruno Guimaraes if he ends up joining us as well. So they've already signed a midfielder today, Newcastle. So are they preparing for the exit of Bruno Guimaraes after also losing Tonali? Let's hope so. This is a player that we have to get. This was amongst Arteta's targets for this season. He already not gotten Rogers, so we have to get Bruno Guimaraes over the line. He's absolutely incredible. He's been very, very good at the World Cup. He's been very good for Newcastle. Let's hope we get it over the line. Now, we've been linked to other players. We're expecting Arsenal to get a defender because Saliba is now injured and he'll not be available for a while. But for the defender, it's a little bit uncertain who we are going to go for and push for. Midfield, it's Bruno Guimaraes. We haven't really heard about likes of Bouaddi since like during the World Cup. But for defense, we're hearing about Stones, we're hearing about Wan-Bissaka, we're hearing about Konsa, we even had about Livramento, we had about the possibility of maybe Ben White and Timber moving to centre back. So I think a lot will happen. In terms of departures as well, Jesus is still here, Vieira is still here, Nelson is still here, Kepa is still here. We don't know if he's going to stay or leave. Same with Norgard. You know what is going to happen with Martinelli. We were told earlier this week that Martinelli is part of the for sale list. So what is going to happen over the next month and a couple of more weeks, but mostly we want to get our business done before, at the start of the season, not after this. And although we did sign Ez and Incapi after this one had started last year, so let's see how that one goes. But welcome to us on Christos, Tzolis. But who is next? Let's hope it's Bruno Guimaraes. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch up with you guys on the next one.